momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Boston College Eagles. Just on these days, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Gordon.
I caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. He has been in his quarterback's ear all week about the obvious elephant in the room coming back to play against your former team. But he said, I want the message to be, this is not about you, this is about us. He said, I hope he'll remain calm and poised and not let what's expected to be some pretty bad crowd noise get in his head and affect his performance here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Great place to start for this offense. Stop right at the line of scrimmage in this crowd, giving this defense some juice.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do that.
Second down to the air. Buying time to his right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He's got enough. It's a seam wide open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Deep in the end zone, it's Green. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running inside, it's Dickens. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's McKenzie. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Raymond. Gets it inside the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Scanning the field is McKenzie. Gets open down the middle. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Green.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
The Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Wide open on the right. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be the biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting the 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game.
Time to take a shot. Makes a deep breath. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. He's across the the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but he just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Short pass. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw one first. Gonna take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They just keep firing. Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the first quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his 2nd right there.
Snaps on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I know one of the things this defense really prides himself on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the right side. Into the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. hits the hole. It's Dickens. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back out after the break. Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. At the 45, on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Why not trying to get it in? They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Hefton is coming out on the goal line. He's changing the play. Off play action. Under pressure. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separator from good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he puts through the extra point. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws. Pick off! What a play by this defense. Taking it the other way. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnovers, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. They forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. He wants it all. Touchdown, Eagles! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look.
more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Throwing right. Got his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Going for it all. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll try the counter. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now on first down from the 28. On the ground, it's Dickens. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the rock. Got it down the field. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Green. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to go up top on second down. He'll get rid of it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum.
This that 2 Live crew first time they heard the flow, they knew I blew.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Long way to go on second down. The give. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Selling the fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll start the return inside his spot. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense is absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, Rutgers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Dickens. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that have to think themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody...
He got some room, it was over.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Finds his target. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. That's caught. It's right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. BC uses a timeout here in second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Green. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way behind.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's the Tigers with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man.
Gonna let it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Eagles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Straight ahead, it's Dickens. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Still looking to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll take a shot.
Hey.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see they try to take a little bit of a shot.
He's got it. First down and more. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it here on fourth down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. We're on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
You're in the second half of this game, you're trailing, and no surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Wants to throw one first. Trying to get behind the defense. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Coming out with it, it's Addison. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb. They've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive.
Makes the catch and he's free. He's at the 40.
Like this is running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. This guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The spin, still on his feet. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up. for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get in, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Trying to make one miss. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Still looking. And down he goes. The protection good for a while. He broke down and he could not get away.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moving the pocket, it's McKenzie. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Across the 25, he's got room. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Porter. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Raymond. Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Fires quickly. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I gotta be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now is his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Moves the pocket. It's McKenzie. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the right. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Ray. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's what...
Throw to the end zone, picked off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Porter. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. The fake wants to throw.
Oh, shit.
A turnover in their own end. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not
Deep shot to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score. third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Run inside. It's Dickens. Got enough space. Touchdown, Boston College. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point was good. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to... He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 35. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gets the back moving. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They beat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it, the opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they'll try it again after the inexplicable delay of game penalty, 2nd and goal. Quick give, it's Raymond. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.